Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to show you how to make this new model I just designed. It's a model I designed yesterday on Thanksgiving. And yeah, so I'm going to show you how to make this model right here. It's a nice looking star on a pentagon. And yes, it's folded from a pentagon of paper. And yeah, so it's a nice model. And if you turn it over, it disappears. It's a magical star, so it disappears when you turn it over. But if you shine a light from behind it like this, shine a light like that, it reappears just like that. Isn't that cool? And yeah, well, I know how to fold it. Ready, set, here goes. Alright, so for this model is folded from a pentagon of paper, and I'm going to show you how to get a pentagon from a square. Alright, so either side up, and let's fold in half. We're just making a pentagon. Alright, and actually coming soon, I'll actually do a separate video on how to make a pentagon from a square. Alright, maybe I'll do that video probably next week or so. Coming soon, I'll do a video on how to make a pentagon. Alright, so like this, and now take this raw edge and fold it to this edge like this, but we're just going to make a pinch mark in the middle of this triangle, so right about here. Alright, now unfold, rotate, and take this edge and fold it to this edge, but we're just going to make another pinch mark, and we're going to make the pinch mark right at that pinch mark right there. That way we have an intersection. Alright, so right on that pinch mark. So now if you look on this side, see there's an X right here of two pinch marks, so they intersect. Alright, now take this point and fold it to the intersection of those two pinch marks. See, just like that. If you already have your pentagon, and if you know how to make one, then you can skip ahead to the tutorial. Here's the time of when the tutorial starts right here. I put a time right here. Alright? And now take this edge and fold it to here. Like this. I actually did this in one of my previous videos. What did I teach in that video? Hold on. Oh yeah, it was that star flicker. It was that flicker thing. That envelope flicker with a star on it, whatever that thing is. Alright, now take this edge and fold it to here. Click right here for that video if you want to learn how to make that. And turn over and take these edges and fold them to this edge. Alright, like that, and here's where we're going to cut right here, this edge. But how I like to do this, I like to make a crease along that edge first. Alright, I think it just makes it easier, more exact. I think so. Alright, like that. And now you could use one of those knives and the cutting mat if you want, but I don't have a cutting mat. I have one of those knives, but I don't have a cutting mat though, so I just think it's easier to use scissors. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. And everybody has scissors, obviously, so yeah. And just cut right along that edge. Alright. And then when we unfold it, it'll be a nice pentagon. Alright, like that. Okay, now you can recycle this. I'm just going to put it to the side. Yeah, okay. Now it's completely unfold. Oh, there's a little bit of excess right there. Make sure you get any excess paper that's sticking out right there. Just cut that off. Okay, alright, get all those off. Okay, and now we're going to completely unfold, and here we have a pentagon. Alright, and once again, I'll have a separate video on how to make a pentagon from a square, so I'll have a tutorial here when I do it. Alright, when it's done. So and this model is actually super simple. So all we're going to do is we're just going to fold these 5 points in. So we're going to fold this point in right in between these two creases right here, and make sure that this point right here aligns with this crease. All right. So really, this is just 5 folds on this model, and fold this up in between these 2 points, and make sure that this point aligns with the crease. You can actually probably figure this out if you look at the model. Like in the intro, you can probably figure it out. Alright, now, and just keep doing that with the remaining 3. It's just that simple. Oh, and yeah, make sure it comes to nice points right here, just to make it look like a better looking star. Just kind of fix those up a little bit. It's best to have nice points. There you go, that's much better. Okay, and do that 2 more times. Okay, like this. Here comes a nice point. Okay. Like that. And here it is. The star on a pentagon. And yep, if you turn it over, the star disappears. But if you hold it up to a light, it reappears just like that. Isn't that cool? Okay, now, to make it spin, what you do is, we're just going to make all these creases right here mountains. So some are mountains and some are domes. So let's just pinch all of them just to make sure they're all mountains, okay? So like this. And just pinch every one of these creases. I think it's just best to fold the model in half. Well, it's good to pinch the creases too. Alright, just make sure that they're all mountains. Okay, like that. And now it's just spin. Oh yeah. Look at that. So what happens is that there's this point right here from all these creases makes it spin. Oops. Isn't that cool? And yeah. And here's the rough draft right here. This is actually the rough draft. This is the design right here when I was designing it. And this is from Printer Paper Cut Square. So you can use Printer Paper Cut Square for this model too. But then you won't have the contrast in between the star and the pentagon. But it still works too. Turn it over, it disappears. Hold it up to a light. It reappears, but not as good as the origami paper though. But yeah, alright. Hope you guys like this, and comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye-bye.